All right. Welcome back, everyone. Before we jump into this 1+2 run, got a quick announcement. Frame Fatels is having its next all-women's speedrunning event, Flame Fatels, in late August. !FF in Twitch chat or gamesdonequick.com/framefatels for more info. Just sprinkling these announcements in throughout the day, just so I get them all done, because we got a lot of runs. So, Party Man X, let's see 1+2, all you.
All right. So, yeah, this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We're going to be doing all goals and golds, all tours. So essentially, we're just going to be 100%ing the game, but not really 100%ing because there's a bunch of challenges and stuff that complicates that. Then with me, I've got...
So I'm Saul. I am just a degenerate speedrunner of the game. And, this game is pretty good. It's got very good movement. It's pretty fast game. A lot of technical jumps. Should be a good time.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a special guest.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, my name's Andy, HPS. Went from playing too much Tony Hawk's Pro Skater to be a developer for Neversoft. And just got hired by VV in March 2020, right at the start of COVID, to work on this game. Full experience. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm actually like really nervous right now.
It's okay. Andy.
Yeah, nothing to be worried about. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what was your role on this game?
My title was senior designer, but I took more of like a production role. So I was like giving guidance to all the designers on like level collision and like missing rails, missing wall rides, missing vert guidelines, and just sort of making sure the skater mechanics were good and felt up to par, parity with the originals, and that it linked up with the level guidelines. So just making sure all that stuff kind of ties together, and the quick, snappy movement was there, and felt good, in a nutshell.
All right.
Yeah.
So without much further ado, let's get started. Time's going to start once I actually get the first input, get control of the skater. That will be in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so Warehouse. A lot of people start with this level. It's the most popular run on the boards. Very claustrophobic. A lot of quick decisions have to be made. We'll see Party Man here going for a slightly easier strat. Just grinding across, just making sure we get that box, because that box can be finicky. Onto the taxi, very smooth, over the T. Very nice Warehouse.
Banger.
Excellent.
Just
very,
like that.
Very, very good.
Don't
School
blink.
1.
So now in School 1, we've got kind of the trick I'm most scared about. Yeah, this one.
You do the corner glitch in here?
We're going for the clip.
I haven't done it this way yet because it frightens me.
It can be frightening. Dude, first try, you're insane, man. I'm really bad at that clip. I would spend hours and hours just smashing my head through that to get a good time on this IL.
Yeah,
but no, it's amazing.
It's really hard. It's like something like frame perfect. You kind of jam yourself in the corner and start a wall ride to like get past the wall, and then it just lets you sail on through.
Missed the head gap here on the heel flip. No big deal. Yeah, pretty good. Nothing too crazy yet. First mistakes go. And nice and easy over the wall. Yeah, nice and easy.
Ooh, I like that little exit the pool to get the E there. Never done that one. Lots of little subtle intricacies in all these runs. It's like shaves off just like, 1/10 of a second, but it all adds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of it too is just about getting comfortable and like you go using one item to set up the next item, right? And how to make those transitions smoother, just to make it more consistent, especially for an RTA run like this.
Yeah, in many ways, it's kind of like a racing game, like just getting your lines down. I always like to liken it like one of those like dog agility courses. This game's basically just that.
Yeah, cutting corners as tight as you can. It does feel like a driving game in some ways, of just staying smooth through the steering and just taking the appropriate angles to the next items. Stuff on
going
leak
for
out
a-
and misses the grind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going for a trick there where you can just barely touch the gap trigger to get the flying leap. You have to do an airwalk over it, and sometimes you can stay up on that second level.
Yeah, Mall's also a pretty hectic speed run, and it also looks very hectic just because it's a hallway, so everything's coming at you more quickly. Yeah, it's a very technical level as well. It's got a couple of hard jumps, like that tape jump that Party Man X went for. Also, just a weird rock on the E there, but we're done with Mall. Moving on.
Yep.
Just like that, competition level.
And you may have noticed that I ended the run early there before I got the last directory. Something fun about when you're doing all tours, like RTA type runs, if you end a run early, your skater will still move as long as they're in the air while the final goal cams are going. So you can complete goals while it's telling you what goals you've completed.
That's pretty good, actually. It just carries your momentum to get that last one. I didn't know that.
Went up on downtown here. I think one of my favorite levels to speedrun.
Yeah.
Even though it's quite the challenge, but I mean the routes are so entertaining. It's got a lot of really tight turns. It's got taxis trying to kill you.
The 3 rooftop gaps, man.
Yeah, exactly. Those are like kind of what dictate how the route's kind of constructed, right? Just because.
Ooh, I like that Wally to get that popcorn. Sorry, that was like
That was great.
wondering how he's going to do that.
Now we've got this A. This A is so mean.
It's very deceptive. You have to jump kind of early on that QP so you don't go up the QP.
Oh,
But
what?
not too late. That was really unfortunate. Oh, nice.
Look at that.
That
recovery.
I don't know how I pulled
That
it off.
was good, man.
That was awesome.
We turned to popcorn.
Yeah, if anyone's going to SGDQ, you might recognize many places from this level. This is Minneapolis. There's a total of, I think, 1 building based off of a real one, and that's right over here, City Hall.
Everything else is just random, man. Oh, nice, dude. You got on top of the car.
Yeah, I feel like when they were making this, it was like generic, like night level, and then like, oh, we need to put a city name. What should it be?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
That was really good. Very smooth. The only hiccup there was the A. Downhill jam, another very annoying level.
Tony Hawk's favorite level.
Tony Hawk's favorite level. Hey, you know what? We gotta pay. At the end of the day, we gotta pay respect to the fact that it is Tony Hawk's favorite level.
And we have to like everything that he likes, right?
Absolutely.
What are you talking about, Andy? Of course we do. Don't give me that tone, please, sir.
Nice. That grind around the pillar there, I haven't tried that. That's a nice little way to get down.
Yeah,
Next hard hat.
There's a very, very silly way of getting that tape strat if you're going for IL times. Where you
Yeah.
bonk the rail and hope you get a good angle down to the hard hat. Not ideal for runs, but you do anything for those.
We also
tenths.
it's our first instance of a lean strat, which is so in this game, if you hold forward or backwards, you'll start leaning that direction. And then you can actually do that to influence your skater's position and kind of reach out, get certain collectibles.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the older
it's-
games, it didn't matter. Your collision capsule was just like. Actually, in the older games, the collision was just at your feet. It was like a foot. Is like a foot box. And
Also, the items are just so much bigger in the old games.
Yeah.
The items are tiny in this game.
yeah,
Very
I remember-
precise.
I remember we were working on it, and I was like trying to get the collectibles in Downhill Jam. I was getting so frustrated. And I was like messaging production, and they're like, noted. Like, just sit on that for a while. And I was just like, oh, I hate you guys. Like, because like with the speedrun mode, it's like it becomes like a factor in differences of tenths of seconds, and so I get it.
Absolutely.
But like, man, it still made me frustrated when I was starting.
Yeah, I mean, it frustrates everybody. I think even like when you kind of take a break from this game, or you don't play this game for a bit and you play some of the older games, you come back to this and you're just like, dang, like it's very, very brutal.
Yeah.
Like, you really do. It's like it's a luxury. Those big old items in the old games.
Pause, champ.
Here we go, big one here. This is probably one of the hardest.
Oh
to
my
use,
god!
guys.
I've made that
was
Wally
awesome, dude.
once.
That
Not
was
in a
really,
row.
really sick.
That is the hardest part of the whole game. I would say, but I don't know about y'all. Just that quarter pipe Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as single strat, single jumps are concerned, yeah, that's got to be top 2, top 3 for sure.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
couple
like
strats in downtown, but I mean, as far as what we're gonna see in this run, that was 100% the hardest thing.
yeah.
You need speed, angle, timing, everything has to go right for that one. Nice wall
Ooh,
plan.
look at that wall plan, dude. Style.
Yeah, just doing a little proud
Shave
here.
off a
Whoop.
second for that, dude. That was amazing.
Dang.
So we just saw something that I think is kind of just one of this game's little quirks, which has like sometimes if you're going off of like a small quarter pipe, you'll just ride up to the deck. I think it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like the stair stepping algorithm or something, just seeing it as a
Nice.
stair.
Nice help a
Dude,
gap
that-
detection.
That's such a good like strat for speedrunning there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that vert thing where you like go up a quarter pipe and it just doesn't stick you in vert mode is like the most frustrating thing. And I
Yeah.
remember trying to repro it in production was just like not happening. It was so difficult. So
Yeah, I've tried to reproduce that one too, and it's just like it feels like you have it down. Like, okay, it's when I do this, and then something else happens.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's like a just weird like frame parody thing.
yeah, it's like 1 in every 100 attempts it'll happen.
And it's enough to like it's rare enough to where you kind of forget about it. You're just like, dang, every time it happens again. But moving on, Pro Skater 2, Hanger.
Yep.
This is kind of an awkward level. It's got a lot of leans. We were talking about leans.
Like there.
That one there, that's very good. You got that first try.
Wait, is this level new?
Part of
Is this
it's ripping.
DLC? I haven't seen this before.
DLC level? Yeah, DLC level. Montana level.
This is one of my favorite ones to run. This is a different route than I've been taking, but
Yeah, it's the crazy route.
This route is very
You got
difficult.
the gap 2 on the chopper. That one's very deceptive. You have to come off that grind, as soon as you can, and then also get the gap detection. That's why you have to go so early on that gap there. So if you start that grind after that kicker, it's not really attack. You have to skate around again. But very well, very very nice hanger. Yeah. So both of the small maps you kind of just owned. So School
Yeah.
2, optimized level, bunch of straight lines followed by tight turns, tight direction changes. Nice K grab. Yeah.
yeah, that K is like infamous, huh?
It's tough. Yeah, you really want and you get super greedy, right? When you're trying to get like those world record times or even like just really good times, like you get super greedy on that K just because that's where all the time
Dude,
is.
I always bail. They're trying to drop down. You get
Yeah.
the gap, try to drop down right after and turn yourself to angle for the next thing here at the bell.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's one of like the what's like
Difference
what's the
makers.
word? Yeah, because you need to turn enough to where you don't get that drop where you bounce off a ledge.
Where you go airborne.
Exactly. So if you don't turn enough, you go airborne, and if you turn too much, you bail. Right. So it's like
Yeah.
you just there's an N angle that you need to hit for that.
Ooh, did you bind kickflip to right and square
Yep.
for that? Yep, dude, I had to do that too for
Yeah.
this level.
I actually switched out all of my flip tricks to be the other way just because
Goofy.
they make more sense, for Goofy. So
Oh, whoa. It's
I relate to that actually.
That's weird, but I get it.
right? Like when you think about it,
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
Like I've been goofy since Tony won, and it's just like hearing that kickflip on right square just doesn't feel right, but I get it.
Right. Yeah.
all right, I'm really making a mess of this competition. I wanted to show
Yeah,
off
man, just-
you can do each run
We
in
trying
one
for-
jump.
Glod, how much do you need for gold?
It's not that much. Like you can get it in one jump if you do that right, but for some reason I'm just messing that up each time.
Just get over to way to victory, man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right.
This is the one. First try.
There we go.
You got him. Got him in the end. Hey, Mars stays out of the way. New York City, another great level. Very fun.
Yep. Yeah, we've got I think kind of not the last scary jump. I accidentally found one not long ago on the last goal level, but we've got a pretty scary jump coming up here.
Is it the secret tape or the A?
The rails. You can go on top of like the subway entrance. You'll see.
Well, right up the subway escalator. Oh,
Ooh,
nice. You got that in one
2
jump.
passes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
See?
They're supposed to jump over all of the hydrants, but for that one, you can just drop down next to it and it'll count.
Yeah, so drop down and puts you airborne for a split second. And so, because of that, it thinks you're in the air and you're doing a DD there. Nice. That was very good. You're just hitting all the hard stuff, man.
Yeah.
That was some wizardry right there. I've never done that transfer.
It's another angle where you can actually take a shallower than it looks, and you can get up there. But that's a good one. That was very, very good New York City. Like, really, really good.
Yeah, I wasn't staring at my time, but that must have been
that was
like
solid.
close to a minute or something.
No, yeah, for sure.
Oops.
Venice Beach.
Yeah, this one is kind of scary, but I always kind of forget. I just like this level too much. Just pure vibes, so.
Yeah, this level is very vibe level. You got the bum yelling at you. You got the sunset. You have the ledge.
I was trying to find a way to route canyon jump into this because it's much easier in this game. Just wanted to, give Frankie a hard time, but 2 out of the way.
Frankie, boy, that canyon jump, man. That's just a classic, thug 100% moment.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about that. Alright. A lot has been done to this level recently. And all the levels have gotten the IL treatment over the past couple months.
Yeah, speaking of Frankie, wasn't he the one who kind of started that last jump?
That one. Yeah, that jump is really sick. You wall right down, get speed, go off the kicker, boom. You used to have to skate all over there and jump. It would take an eternity.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skate Street, awesome level. Pretty fun to score on. No speedrun here, of course. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, for an individual level anyway. They should have added comp. Gold medal speedruns.
Yeah. Then everyone could
nice.
optimize them for me. I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, no, exactly. Just sit there, hit the buttons, get a gold medal. Philadelphia, Party Man X had a hand in this one.
Yeah, I kind of ruined it for everyone. There's
You made
a
it good,
scary
man.
jump coming up very soon here. So
Coming in
right
Bell.
here. Okay, that
Ooh.
wasn't even close.
Yeah, bonk the wall there.
There we go.
Nice.
And I missed the S anyway. So I wanted to
Yeah.
be able to make that jump, get the S and the secret tape at the same time, but just didn't want to
It's a
work
tight
out for
one.
me.
Yeah, some people quick turn there makes it even harder. Safe T-strat here. Drop down the E. Nice and easy. And then we do lips.
Yep, we
These
have
lips are pretty annoying. Special
we have
lip.
our only instance of special lips.
Look at that. It's that beam me up, man. It's broken. It just bink, and then it brings you down. It's immediately detected. You can always just immediately come down. So boring.
Yep, our
This is
last
the
level.
competition. This is one of the levels of all time, for sure.
Absolutely.
Alright,
It was.
yep.
It's one of those. It was cool as a kid, and then you start,
Exactly.
speed running, trying to score all of that. I loved
Well, maybe
it.
not for you,
Had
Andy,
the
because
loop.
you're already conscious, but I was a little baby when this came out. So this is
And
amazing.
time.
Look at that, dude.
All right.
Oh, you unlocked
and-
chopper drop, dude.
Look at these non-levels we've unlocked.
So
That
yeah,
was amazing, Party Man X. You hit everything that was hard, very smooth. A bit of spaghetti on the competitions, but that was
Yep.
great, man.
but yeah.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Claps in chat, dude. Nice job. It's insane.
Yeah, that's all of 1 and 2. That's a whole game in 20 minutes or something,
Yeah,
less than
awesome.
that. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Shout out to everyone who has been grinding ILs on this game. It has a speedrun mode where just people have been going absolutely nuts on all of these levels, optimizing them, just completely bonkers. So yeah.
I almost uprooted my entire life and moved across the country to work on this game, and you just like cleared it in like 8 minutes or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Someone asked in chat, "How does it feel to have years of work,
It's
finished
really
in 20
great.
minutes?"
It feels amazing.
This is what you wanted, Andy. This is what it was built for. Speed.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty amazing, but it's crazy because it's like the amount of detail and attention that's gone into all of this, and you zip right through it. But it's cool because there's like a minimal amount of kind of bugs that are used in speedruns in these games.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Yeah.
it's pretty legit for the most part, and it's kind of satisfying in that regard. But still, there's a lot of people that are like, have never completed the game after like a year, and they're just kind of crushing.
Yeah. That's,
So you got the
that's
clip
the
first
thing
try,
with,
man. That was crazy.
all right. Well, with that, that's it. See ya.
We've got a bunch of quick games coming up here, a bunch of really short ones. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and we'll be right back with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.